Hi, I'm a frickin' nutcase, and today I think I'd just like to talk about trip planning. There are two sort of big aspects of trip planning, and they really both require just a bit of thought up front, and then you'll probably have a great trip if you put a little homework in. The first is sort of pretty fundamental. You book every single night, or you book nothing at all, or somewhere in between. The plan that I use is what I call the key night plan. And as it sounds, I pick a couple of important evenings and I make sure I've got a booking at either a hotel or plans to stay with friends or family. The advantage of doing only a couple of nights on any given tour is that if I find I'm, just riding on a beautiful day, enjoying the scenery, I come to town and I go, you know what? I want to continue riding. I can. I don't have to stop at that particular location because I've got a reservation for the night. And the flip side is actually more important, and that's after maybe slow traffic or bad weather or rough road conditions. You're running late, and you want to make your reservation maybe another 100 or 200 miles further down the road, but it's getting dark. You're in deer territory, and you're basically self-encouraging yourself, if you want to look at it that way, to push it. And when you push it, that's when things go wrong, especially if you're not comfortable doing a lot of night riding, or if you're in deer country. The evenings are quite often when they're the most active. And the problem is that you want to meet that reservation, because if you miss this one, well, you're going to have to run like heck tomorrow, or it's going to mess up everything down the road. So if you make every single night planned, every day's got to go perfectly. And well, that's part of what I enjoy about doing long tours, is that not every day goes perfectly. You just go with the flow. So that's sort of why I use this key night plan. Last year on my cross-country journey, I had only booked 2 nights in Banff, an area that I knew I wanted to spend some downtime in, and also an area that tends to be fairly busy, even in the off-season, so I wanted to make sure I had a nice spot to stay. And that sort of links into the second point of trip planning, and that's taking an off day every once in a while. So that you're off the bike, you're relaxing, and sort of, I don't want to say schedule them, but plan them throughout your ride. So that you've got I like to say no more than 5 days of riding without a day off. It makes the ride much more enjoyable. You got something to look forward to if you pick your down day as in a nice spot or with family or friends. I find it's a good way. Every 4 or 5 days, take a day off the bike, just relax and enjoy. All the better if you can find that your down day is in a nice spot. In fact, I tend to plan my down days for nice spots. So that's sort of how I do it. I plan a couple of key nights. I plan a couple of flex days or down days, so that if things go bad and I have to hold up because of weather one day, I can still enjoy the trip, not knowing and worrying about reservations and where I'm going to be when. I've got a little bit of slack time in my schedule. Anyways, that's my trip planning techniques, the key night plan. I'm a frickin' nutcase.